Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're diving into a little bit different topic. So usually talk about EVM chains, but today we're diving into a new development in the world of stable coins and decentralized finance in Solana. So let me just get you started with the product that is sUSD. It is the first ever yield bearing stable coin on Solana, and that's why this is exciting. So again, while I was recording this one, I noticed I have the same color t-shirt as the website, and it was completely coincident. I didn't realize that until I started recording. So yeah. So again, this is your traditional stable coin. So I just want to give you a brief overview, a deep dive into sUSD. So what makes sUSD so unique? So let's deep dive into it. So by the way, this is the website. So I'm on the website for you guys. But I hope you guys like the new format. I did a little bit of change, like overlay stuff. So yeah, what exactly is sUSD? So with Solana stable coin market cap hitting over 3.5 billion and more than 2 billion in stable coin assets pouring into Solana from other ecosystems this year, I feel like Solana as a whole is booming. Even though I personally don't get the meme coin rush, because I'm not I don't understand it. I still try to understand it, but yeah. So again, Solana stablecoin ecosystem is something that's separate. So again, this is something that is interesting for me personally because I'm not much into meme coins, right? I'm more into DeFi strategies, stable coins, coins with backing, coins that are stable. So I don't like the volatility. So yeah, again, to tap into this momentum, sUSD was created again with the stablecoin boom. I do see a lot of new stablecoins popping up, and again, ones that are backed by RWAs and amazing stuff happening. So it's a yield bearing restaking stablecoin. So again, it's just more than just a tool for stability. So it is designed to expand financial utility within Solana, while setting the foundation for a bankless economy. Again, I've talked about this in the past. I'm done giving my money to the banks. Right. So essentially, sUSD is laying the groundwork for more of a what do I say, a robust and interconnected financial infrastructure within the Solana ecosystem. So yeah, let me just get into the yield bearing yield bearing mechanism. So before that, let me just scroll through the partners list by the website. So as you can see, they have various institutional grade and DeFi partners as well: Amber, Atlas, Soon, Ratex, Perena, Orca, Wormhole. I mean, those of you on EVM chain must be familiar with Wormhole for sure. So again, paving the way for bankless economy. Let's talk about this. Okay, yeah. Again, what makes it stand out, right? That's one thing. You have a wide array of options within stablecoin to choose from. Why should you go for sUSD? Again, none of that I say in this video is financial advice. So always do your own research. Again, I always say this: do your own research. But yeah, I feel I make videos on assets that stand out, that is truly revolutionary, amazing, and something that you can take make use of. So yeah. So unlike traditional stable coins, that just sit in your wallet. For example, let's say, Circle, right? USDC. I use USDC. This sits in my wallet. There is yield bearing opportunities, but it's very limited. So what again? Yeah, that's why I'm talking about Solar again. So sUSD generates yield automatically. So again, that's because of its backing by US Treasury Bills. So again, it's one of the safest short-term government investments. So the yield for on sUSD comes from interest on these Treasury bills, which provides an annual return rate of 4 to 5%. If I'm not wrong, let me just make sure. If I'm not wrong, it is 4 to 5%. Yeah, I did read it, so I did go through the documents. So so yeah, it's around 4 to 5%. So this yield is again distributed through automatic balance update. So that makes it special. That is amazing. Okay, right? You just need to simply hold sUSD. Your balance increases over time. like similar to how like a saving account works, like where you accrue interest, right? So again, now I want to talk about the decentralized accessibility. So why permissionless matters. So again, like one of the strongest features of sUSD is decentralized permissionless design. So what does that mean, right? So it means that anyone anywhere can access and use sUSD without restrictions. Amazing, right? In a bankless economy, again, this kind of open access is very essential. It ensures that sUSD is available to everyone, so which aligns with the core principles of DeFi, financial freedom, and accessibility for all. Right. So now let's get to the RFQ and RWA backing, which I talked about earlier. RWA backing. So securing sUSD with real world assets. As you can see here, they have an RWA basket yield as well, basket of zero risk real world asset T-bills, and also let's talk about that. So what makes sUSD stay secure and maintain its value? So this is where RFQ. So RFQ stands for request for quote mechanism. So from Solana comes into play. So the RFQ mechanism enables sUSD to be backed by RWA, that's real world assets, like T-bills, that's US Treasury Bills, helping maintain one-to-one peg to the US dollar. Again, this is like in terms of like real world asset backing is at least in terms of stablecoin again, right? It gives it a unique edge, right? It combines the stability of traditional finance while with the innovation of decentralized finance, so making it safer and more reliable stablecoin for Solana ecosystem. So, okay, personally, let me talk about this. Again, I'm not shedding light on like any other stablecoins. For me personally, I used to use USDC. Now, I will also start using sUSD. In fact, I've bought some sUSD and I have it in my wallet. I never use USDT. So USDT is one of the other stablecoin options that you have. Even though it is more composable, more used, there is some kind of like, what's it called, gray area. I mean, I don't understand what like the openness to like disclose a lot of information, and again that makes me skeptical on holding USDT for long term. I still use USDT. You know what to do, just to do a quick transaction. Done. I never hold USDT. I only hold USDC. In fact, I get paid in USDC. I like see, even though how do I like make it? So USDT has some kind of like sketchy situation going on. I don't know, man. But I mean, even though trust is okay, but lot of things in terms of like USDC, the thing is that I trust them because of the transparency. But again, sUSD is another competitor that I would much rather look into, since it also generates me yield, unlike USDC, which does not accrue me yield if it sits in my wallet. Again, now another one of my like favorites tokens on EVM chain is AUSD. Again, similar concept, backed by Treasury Bills. That is really good because it gives you a bankless economy. You have, what's it called, like yield generation happening. So that's really good. So yeah. Now let's talk about security and open internet. So let's talk about economic security, right? So let's get to the security part here. So security is again very, very key in terms of stablecoin, and like sUSD takes this very seriously, right? So through XOAVS, or like external like system security, sUSD provides economic security that extends beyond just Solana. So it essentially protects the stablecoin against economic threats while ensuring it remains what do I thinking of a word, remains resilient to like in an open internet environment. So again, now let's get to use cases. How can you use sUSD? How do you get started? So now, yeah, let's look into some ways that you can use sUSD. So like in a real world application sense within the DeFi space on Solana. Again, for me personally, this is interesting because I'm a DeFi enthusiast, right? and seeing a DeFi environment growing on Solana, especially with LFG having token mill there. I feel like DeFi is like again like let's make DeFi great again, right? So yeah, savings account. Let's like first thing that I talked about earlier is savings account. Number one, savings account. First, like think of sUSD as a savings account. So yeah, you can simply hold it in your wallet and allows you to earn interest. Again, thanks to yield bearing feature that I talked about earlier. Second one is securing the decentralized system. So you can use it as a tool. So you can use sUSD as a tool to secure decentralized system by acting as a stable yield generating asset that strengthens protocols. Then the next one is collateral and trading. So since sUSD maintains 1:1 peg with the US dollar, it's ideal for using as collateral or in trading. So you can use it across various DeFi protocols on Solana to back loans or stable assets in volatile environments. Then payments. This is also, again, I've talked about this in I think a lot of my YouTube videos, even on my X. For me personally, this is one of my dreams, right? Mainstream adoption. Mainstream adoption is something that needs to happen. So payments, right? sUSD can be used for payments across DeFi and Web3 platforms. So it's pegged to dollar and earns yield automatically. So it makes it a more like practical payment option for users who want a stable and productive asset. So eventually, I hope so. There is more of a what's it called like mainstream adoption happening to all these stable coins and like even Web3. So to wrap it up, sUSD is pioneering a new era for stable coins on Solana, right? With its yield bearing capacity, permissionless design, and real world asset backing. Right. It's not just another stable coin. So it's essentially part of Solana's growing financial ecosystem. So again, why did I make this video? Because Solana, for me personally, I haven't forayed much into Solana. I have viewed Solana. I mean, I got burned by the meme coin rush and stuff, the NFT rush. So I was like a bit skeptical. But now, seeing this DeFi applications as something that is built on a solid foundation, it's really, really, really interesting. So it is basically, what do I say, adding to the Solana ecosystem. So now let me just get to the last part. Just a little bit, value proposition. So let's get to the features and like value on like why should you hold sUSD, right? So again, it's the first, treasury bill bearing, yield bearing stablecoin on Solana. That's number one. So it's backed by US Treasury Bills, and that's really good on Solana. Again, I'm stressing this, the first one on Solana. Then it is the first widely adopted token implementation. So it makes sUSD an on-chain interest-bearing asset. First restaking backed stablecoin, so holders can secure external systems while earning yield, and has a backing from an A-rated US Treasury product by Moody's. sUSD, so again, I'm just reading this from the docs. sUSD offers investment-grade quality. This features boosts its role in AVS. So what is AVS? Again, actively validated services, something that you need to look into. It's a separate topic, by the way. So yeah, thanks to its stable value and open, reliable architecture. So again, I've talked about, all of this. And again, one of the, like, I need to highlight this, okay. It is that stands most out to me is because I'm again a DeFi enthusiast, right? So seamless DeFi integration, sUSD will be liquid from day one with integration into multiple protocols, providing a foundational liquidity layer for the bankless economy. So again, if you want to dive deeper, check out sUSD light paper. It covers everything from sUSD's RWA backed yield generation to its decentralized RFQ system. So you definitely should, by the way, those of you are interested in this, you should delve into the light paper. It is like, it has a lot of information than what I've already conveyed. If I proceed to give you the light paper, it'll take the video to like 1-2 hours, right? So again, there is focus on transparency, on-chain verifiability. It basically outlines, how sUSD is creating a stable, secure, reliable foundation for the future of DeFi decentralized finance. So yeah, that's sUSD in a nutshell. A stable, yield bearing asset. Yield bearing is very important. Yield bearing asset that redefines what stable coin can be on Solana. Again, one of the things that I was looking into, I have never talked about Solana in the past, right? Why am I talking about Solana now? Because one of my favorite protocols, again on EVM chain, LFJ is moving to Solana. So now, because since LFJ is moving, I'm going to start using Solana more often. So now I am also looking into various opportunities within Solana, and that's when I stumbled upon Solare sUSD. So it's interesting for me, right? So yeah, that's basically it. That's why I'm making a video on Solana, Solare, and sUSD. So yeah, so sUSD is positioned to become like a core asset within Solana ecosystem. So I feel like it'll go up for sure. Again, this is my conservative view. Do what you will with that information, right? So again, whether you're looking to earn a passive income, like secure modular systems, or just need a reliable stablecoin, sUSD offers it all. So one last thing that I wanted to share is what is the minimum amount needed to mint sUSD. So the minimum amount required to mint sUSD is currently set to 0.5 USDC. So ensuring accessibility for smaller participants as well. That is really, really amazing. So yeah, how does the withdrawal process work? To withdraw, you just need to send back sUSD to initiate the process. The protocol calculates and sends the corresponding wrapped T-bill to the qualified liquidity provider, who then fulfills the withdrawal by transferring back the USDC. So yeah, that's what I want to talk about, a lot of it. Again, security is top priority. They're audited by Halbron, and you can also check the audit report here. They also have a community report section where you can report any vulnerabilities. Again, I hope you like this video again. So, this is really, really, really interesting. I'm planning on making more videos like this. It's a new, what's it called, overlay. I hope you like it. I've used some interesting stuff. So I'm working on like overlays and stuff, and again, yeah, I like that it matches the video. This is so like I was just making the graphics, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna open up the I open up the camera, and then why is it looking all green? And then I realized, damn. So yeah. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more insights into DeFi. I will also drop the links to all of this in my description. So yeah, until next time, stay decentralized. Bye-bye.